Welcome to King's Compass, 2001 Compass 55-foot pilot house motor yacht. Beautiful yacht powered by twin 3126 Cat 420 horse diesels, only 1,650 hours. Beautiful new Achilles tender, new bridge enclosure, lots of upgrades over the last 1.5 years. 600 gallons of fuel, and yes, Jeff Eaton is going to turn that into liters, so you know. 300 gallons of fresh water, backed up by a Blue Water new water maker, bow and stern thrusters, modern electronics, air conditioning and heat, beautiful cherry interior, 3 staterooms. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous boat offered at $495,000. Welcome to the Flybridge, everybody. Here on the aft end of the Flybridge, we have a new 1-year-old Achilles center console tender with Honda outboard, 1,000 power, isn't that funny? 1,000-pound davit system, not power rotation, it is arm power rotation, so don't get confused with power rotation. Easy access from the Flybridge to the aft deck, stainless steel and glass sliding panel, and stainless steel antique stair treads to get down that way. Also an easy way is to go through from the Flybridge to the stairs that lead you right down to the pilot house. So it's really easy egress from the pilot house up. It's very nice bridge. This is a brand new enclosure just put on this year. That's why all these polycarbonate panels, I mean, look how nice and clean and clear all of this is. Depending on who would do this work for you, this would be a $25,000 to $50,000 enclosure. So that's a nice feature to have on the boat. Another smart thing they did is they covered all the stainless steel. So now what usually happens, this will sweat and it will burn, or it looks like rust on the panel. So this avoids all of that. So just a nice simple touch that's a little upgrade to the enclosure. This is also nice because you can run your heater up here, have the canvas enclosed, and when it's 30 degrees outside, you can have a 65, 70 degree enclosed space to enjoy. And with all this dining space up here, so you have this beautiful L-shaped settee. They keep the cover on, but this is a really nice fiberglass table, stainless steel legs, storage underneath the L settee. So nice space where you can dine 6 to 7 people around this space. Then opposed to that, or the opposite side, beautiful cooktop, hot and cold water, stainless steel sink. This is a new freezer, brand spanking new. And of course, storage underneath. And the barbecue, this is a Gen Air style, so it's a downdraft. So when you're cooking, all that smoke isn't going up here into your white canvas top. It goes down and gets ejected over the side of the boat. So really nice feature. And when you're not using it, this closes really nice. And if you're just serving, you know, drinks and cold food and whatever, you can bring it up here, set it and use this as a serving table. Or if you're doing work up here, it's really nice because it gives you a work table if you're changing lights out or things like that. And lights bulbs do burn out on boats just like they do at your home. So, but from back here, nice dining al fresco area. Then you step up into this really nice helm station. So Jeff's running the camera, but if he wasn't, he could sit next to me. 3 people can sit in this helm seat. Visibility is really great. The vessel features upgraded Raymarine touchscreen monitors, so you have radar, autopilot, GPS. Do need to fix that. I will point that out. So it looks like the bracket came loose for that tachometer, so we're going to have to look at that. And as I said, boat has all these great features, but there's always something you're going to find. I always say when you put a boat up for sale, it's going to show all its foibles. So there's one little thing we're going to need to fix later today. But beyond that, when you sit here and look around, Look at this beautiful stainless steel Venturi frame system. Panels are nice and clear. They're not cracked. They're not sun hazed. Really nice up here. Sliding stainless steel and glass door that closes off. So if you want to lock, you're going to leave the boat, you just lock this pin, slides over. So it's nice when you leave the vessel, you lock it from inside. Look how easy it slides. The rollers are good. It's not making that clunky sound that you normally have. Another thing that the owners have done with the boat, and we're standing on, is this brand new decking. Here on the flybridge, you'll see it on the side decks. You'll also see it out on the foredeck. So this is brand new within the last few months also. The owners weren't planning on selling the boat, but change in life plans, so the boat's coming up for sale, but they spent the last year and a half upgrading systems throughout the boat. It's really too long of a list for me to go over, since we only have about 30 minutes to shoot this video. But when you go to Sail Yacht's website in the next week, you'll see how much work and updates have been done to the boat. It was a great boat when they bought it. They just made it better. And the owners of this boat were actually the founders of Compass Yachts. So they started this company, I think I said earlier, in the late 90s and built these boats. They went to Taiwan, sought out the builders. It was built by Grand Harbor. So it's a pretty special boat for them because owning something that they built. And because, as I said, they're just life changes, they're putting the boat up for sale. Having said all that and rambled on, beautiful flybridge. I think the next thing we should do is go out to the foredeck. Again, everybody, we're out on the foredeck of the Compass 55. Nice features out here, great lounging space. There's actually 3 skylights, and the skylights are covered right now by brand new canvas covers. They're in great shape. This is nice space. A number of our clients have made articulating cushions to come out here. It'd be easy to do, but all this decking is brand spanking new. We were talking about it when we were up on the flybridge, and it has nice grip to it, so it's really safe to get around. We're underway. I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't felt comfortable. You have a Maxwell windlass, brand new Rockna 33 kW anchor, so it's about 70 pounds. All chain. There is a little bit of road at the end, so that if you do have an issue, need to leave your anchor behind, you can cut the line, put a buoy on it, come back and pick it up later. So you have controls for the windlass here and at both helm stations. Plus you have the foot switches here for out and back in. Some of the nice little features that you wouldn't think about when you look at your stainless steel cleats, look at the rub rail. That chafing plate is there, so when you have your line, it's not chafing on the gel coat and rubbing through it, it's rubbing on the stainless steel, which is really nice. You also have this little extra safety line, which is stainless steel rubber coated, so it just gives you that little extra comfort feel. So about sliding, there is a tow rail here, but this just gives you an added sense of safety. And Jeff, if you'll pan around and look at the pilot house, there is a windshield cover for this as well that matches, but you have the 3 windshield wiper washer system. And you can kind of see the guy at the helm station who owns the boat, whatever his name is. I think it's Bill King, but I'm not sure. But you can see the visibility. And when you're in the pilot house, you can actually see through the vessel. You'll see that when we're in. It's not a clear 100% view, but you have it from the galley and the center going back into the salon. But out here, you have great access to your anchor locker. This hatch, we open it up, you can get to all your chain. Walkways are nice and wide, so you can get about the boat very easily. And the rails are high, so it's hitting you up near the top part of your thigh. And so it makes it really easy to motor around the boat. Great access into the pilot house. You have port and starboard doors. And in the pilot house, that starboard settee section comes out in the middle, so you can have just walk through both sides of the pilot house. But you can motor back here aft. There's this really nice aft deck. Few features of it, of course, is the settee. They have a portable table that goes out here. They don't like the fixed table. They like having this so they can open this hatch going into the lazarette. This might be a little noisy, but it shows you how well insulated the engine room is. This is really nice access down to the engine room, and we'll see the engine room later. Storage compartment. As mentioned earlier, the stainless steel antique stairway going up to the flybridge. And then here, Jeff, if you step off this hatch, let me just show you. Really nice lazarette. And again, you can access this area by going down the stairs here. But again, we'll show you that area a little bit later. Dual transom doors. I do not recommend stepping on a transom when the boat's running, but you have this nice safety handrail here, so I feel pretty safe doing this at the moment. I'd normally have a life jacket on if I was really not thinking about this. I'd also let the captain know that I've stepped out onto the transom. That's what you should do from a safety standpoint. But nice, deep swim platform, really good access. The width of it here, so when you're stepping on and off the dock, you have a handrail as well. Jeff, sorry to put you in that position to do that, but you have a handrail here too. So when you're getting about the boat, there's safety handrails. When we came from the foredeck, coming around, you've got this rail, the rail on the starboard side, both sides up top, plus you have this handrail you can grab coming around. Additionally, you have the ladder on this side, of course. But the boat was really made that getting about around the boat is really safe. There's handrails everywhere. This is a brand new television, which I haven't looked at yet, so that is a brand new, this was just added to the boat in the last 6 months. So really great aft deck. There is canvas enclosure for this as well, which we took off before we did the photo shoot. It slides into these pieces, so you have a fully closed aft deck that comes with the boat. So that's the aft deck, foredeck. Next we'll go to the salon. Let's go there. All right, everybody, welcome to the salon of 55 Compass. Beautifully finished interior. This is cherry wood, and I'll point out some features of it a little bit later as we go through. But you have this beautiful built-in settee. There's storage underneath all of the cushions. This is the original leather upholstery from 2001. The original drapes, they're in beautiful shape. And as Jeff pans around the salon, you can see how beautiful the woodwork is. One of the great features of the woodwork inside is these are all separate panels. Now this cherry is supposedly all from the same tree. It does match. I can't guarantee that. But when they built these wood panels, they trimmed them in the darker cherry. So when you see this color in here, these are actually all edged and trimmed, which I doubt you find another manufacturer doing this type of work. So wood will expand and contract, and one of the things that Grand Harbor had done is they built these separate panels and trimmed them, so if it ever did have to expand, you wouldn't have any cracking panels. When you go through this boat, you don't find any peeling veneers. It's been beautifully finished. The same thing with these corners and all of the trim work. Look how beautifully finished this is. The attention to detail is quite exceptional. A long time ago, before Bill brought in this Compass line, he was the Ocean Alexander dealer in the Pacific Northwest. And when he transferred from being that dealer, he looked for a product and he came up with the Compass line. He put this package together and doing the interiors. And he and his wife, Michelle, really did a great job. And yes, I used to work for them then, and I used to sell these boats new, so I know them fairly well. You know, it was never intended to be a boat you go 25 knots in. It's a boat that would give you maybe 15 to 17 knots of high-end speed, but cruising 15 and below, very efficiently at 11 and below. 420 horse Cat diesels. Now, if it had a pair of 600 horse Cat diesels, certainly would do 22, 23 knots, but it was never intended for that. It was supposed to be a coastal cruiser. You could run from Seattle to Mexico, up to Alaska, or if you were on the East Coast, the intercoastal, the Bahamas, that type of boat. So it was designed with comfort in mind. And as you look around the vessel, you can see a couple really nice barrel chairs, deep size, freestanding, pillows, no pillows, but really nice. I'm a 200-pound guy. This is very comfortable. The nice thing is you can change these out and put whatever you want in. And all the burl wood is all finished behind the chair. So this isn't a raw panel behind there. They're all nicely finished. So you can put whatever stressless chairs in here. These boats originally came with a television in this cabinet, and it's been reimagined as a pantry. They put a brand new TV here on the flat panel on the wall, so it really opened up the opportunity to create something functional here. This was always either the wine cabinet and or the stereo cabinet. Since this has a separate stereo system, a surround sound system, they turned this into a liquor cabinet. As you're looking through, before we go to the pilot house, there's a couple things. The stair design that they made, this is a stainless steel frame. There's stainless steel flat portions in here, and then the cherry is on either side of it. So these are all, the strength of these is the stainless steel platforms in between each one. So, and also this type of stair lets you see all the way through. I was talking about when you're at the helm station, you can see through the boat all the way through to the starboard transom door to the swim platform, which is really great when you're sightlining with your cruising partner. Now, you don't have to dock from that helm station or the flybridge because this boat's equipped with a yacht controller. So you can walk around, we'll show it to you later, but you can walk around the boat with the yacht controller in your hand and control the boat. The other thing, the chef in the family has this nice little window here when you're prepping the food. So whether the husband or wife or children or your chefs in the family, they also have a fantastic view from the galley. So this boat is air conditioned, reverse cycle air heat. If you're on here now, it's like 80 degrees inside this boat. They have the heating mode on. I have all the backlit, indirect lighting, all this nice overhead LED lighting throughout the vessel. It's just really a nice, comfortable salon. So maybe we should head up to the pilot house. Let's go there. Again, if Jeff pans around, maybe he should be at the helm station, because then you could, as I was saying, you can see all the way through the vessel to the starboard swim platform, to the swim platform from the helm station. This vessel is equipped with a portable helm chair, which is this thing right here. It normally sits here just for the sake of shooting the video. We just moved it out of the way. You have port and starboard side deck doors that you see how nice and easy they slide. There's one on the settee. One of the cool things is when they design this settee, they don't use this very often, but this moves, it folds back where this garbage can is. It just folds out of the way and you have access to both port and starboard doors. This also folds down, so it's out of the way, so you have nice egress around throughout the pilot house. So this particular vessel, as you can see, houses the galley. All the appliances in the galley. So the refrigerator, the induction cooktop, the microwave, it's all brand new. It was done this year. This will all be listed on the specification sheet that will be out within the next week. It's great having the double sinks that are here as well. Again, Jeff, if you're here, great visibility for the chef and the family, and looking back into the salon and out on the after deck. So it's a very nice, entertaining boat. This is also great if a couple's cruising and you want to prepare a meal, because you can have it here. You have your dining here. So if you're going up to Alaska, this is a great place to cruise from. So a lot of great features. Again, you can look at the cabinetry work, all of this. And then, Jeff, if you step up here to the helm station and look at the visibility over the bow. I mean, you can see within, 5 feet. They have really great visibility. They were smart how they did the foredeck, because it angles down. The hull doesn't dip down, but the foredeck does, and it really opens up your visibility. Again, new Raymarine touchscreen navigation equipment. Again, the autopilot, the GPS, etc. is all new. Stainless steel and cherry trimmed wheel. Side power bow and stern thrusters. Windlass control, obviously new VHF radio, etc., etc. The other thing is easy access for your inverter, generator control. Has a Northern Lights 12 kW generator. I believe the Xantrex inverter is a 3 kW. All the batteries have been updated in the boat. Around the side you'll see the main AC/DC panels are there. Can you see through that? All right. I'm talking to Jeff like he's not behind the camera, or he's behind the camera, but really nice. Everything's labeled really well. So as you pan around, very comfortable pilot house. And again, great access to the fly bridge, nice rail. So when you're going up, you feel very safe going up and down the stairs. They don't have a large, like a 7-inch rise, so it's very comfortable, more like you'd have at home. And this rail hits you at the right spot, so if you were leaning, you really feel safe going up and down this rail. Cherry and holly floors, original leather upholstery. Just in the video, if you can see, look at the woodwork on the boat. It's absolutely beautiful. And that's the short version of an unprofessional video of the pilot house. Welcome everybody to the foyer in the 55 Compass. Again, another nice bright space in the boat. First thing you'll notice, Jeff, if you pan down, there's a brand new, it is a Combo-Matic washer dryer, but it's brand new, easy to remove. They took the other one out that they felt was too old and put a brand new modern type unit in. Again, as you look through the foyer, you will see the beautiful woodwork. You're going to see some great maple inlays in the doors. And so why don't we step up into the VIP first? Then we'll do the guests and this one. So you have a Queen Island bed, easy to get in and out of. I really want to point out, when you look at the headboard, look at the attention to detail. That is book matched burl, and then you have the inlay around that. It's just beautiful. And then how the treatment here for around the port lights. So this makes nice storage, but it's just a nice architectural feature that I really like in these boats. I just keep, when I look around and, you look at this boat and it's 23 years young. It wasn't built yesterday, but when you come in the boat and you look at the headliner, you look at the woodwork, all the burl wood, the cherry, the hardwood trim, you look at all the detail, there's no cracks, there's no crazing. It's really nicely done. Now, I'm not going to make a statement about what we're going to see in here because I have no idea when the owners got the boat prepped, but let's hope it's empty. And it's not. Look at that. But you've got your little idiot light that comes on, cedar-lined hanging locker, as all of them are on the boat. You have drawers at the end of the pedestal. Again, I have a feeling if I open these up, they're probably going to have, thank goodness it's not full of underwear today. It's great. Now you have in-suite access to the guest head. And the head has a beautiful granite countertop. Cherry. It's one of those days making a video. You're not going to edit this, are you? You're just going to make me look bad. All right. That's right, Jeff. I'll get even with you later. So, in-suite access from the VIP suite. Vanity, cherry vanity, stone countertop. This is granite. Under counter sink. Single level lever faucet. Now, I'm not sure what's in here. Let's find out. Yeah, it definitely has some medicine in there, but nice and deep. GFCI protected outlets, and this happens to be a GFCI itself. Great size shower. And Jeff, this door probably will swing on you because I didn't lock it in place. A nice shower, plenty of headroom. I'm only 5'10", but you can see this is probably at least 6'2", 6'3" headroom in here. That's not the chicken look that everybody's looking for, but nice size shower. Door slides very easily. Tecma vacuum flush toilet, not a Tecma toilet. I'm going to close this and have you look at this door, but look at the inlay on this door. Just absolutely beautiful. Now this is on both sides of the door. So you have the maple inlay, burl inlay, the cherry trim, this dark trim that matches this trim, and then the lighter cherry, I think this is American cherry, if I recall, and just a beautiful combination. And the boat isn't dark inside because there's enough light components. I don't know if this is, oh, they have it locked down here, but you have pocket door to close this off, so save space, so easy to get around in the stateroom. And Jeff, if you come aft, I'm not going to step in here, but you have single berths, hanging locker, drawer storage. Really nice space, very clean as well. And again, we've already went into the head, so I don't think we have to go in there again. But we can step down into this beautiful owner suite. There is storage underneath here, usually vacuum parts and things. If people are using a portable vacuum, they'll put them up underneath here. But this is really the heart of the soul for the owners. I mean, this is a beautiful owner suite. This is a queen size bed. There's certainly room if someone wants a king. This could be expanded very easily because there's plenty of room here, plenty of room on the other side for a king size bed. But nice attention to detail. This I always call this an art piece because it's more than just some little thing that somebody does. It mimics the bed. Beautiful backlit design. As I pointed out in the forward stateroom, look at this nice arch, boxed windows. This is great for little storage here and there. Then you have storage cabinets along each side, nightstands with cabinet drawer storage. And then I'm going to guess these aren't empty because they're still on the boat. So really nice cedar line locker. These fold back. If you wanted a television, this is normally where you'd hide your TV, but they want it for storage, but it's all set up for a television system if you wish to have one in the boat. Drawer storage, and this is really great. These were designed to be an office, so you can use it as a vanity makeup, but this is where the in-suite owner's office. That was the intent of this, and we built them either with this style or with another hanging locker across here. But again, opening port lights, nice cabinetry, plenty of headroom, very bright and beautiful stateroom. And this burl wood work here is just phenomenal. That trims around the bed. I mean, book matched burl wood is just really outstanding. Then you have an in-suite owner's head. Jeff, take a pan in there. Vanity, storage behind the mirror, like in the other. Nice size stall shower, beautiful wood flooring. Great on a 55-foot boat, having two beautiful VIP and owner suite, two really nice heads. The third stateroom with the stacked bunks is really, most people use it for storage unless you have young children, they would stay in there. But in a 55-foot footprint with everything that you see in this boat, from the fly bridge to the main salon and the galley and all this, this is really a lot of boat in 55 feet. And you'll have to come see it to know for sure. I mean, I can tell you in these videos anything I want, but until you get aboard, you won't appreciate everything about this vessel. Now, we are going to go back to the dock, and we're going to shoot in the lazarette, and we're going to shoot in the engine room so we can show you the rest of the boat. But for now, that's King's Compass. This is Martin from Seattle Yachts. I hope you're enjoying the tour. Well, welcome to the lazarette of King's Compass. Very nice open space, which you can see. Flanked forward by dual stainless steel 150-gallon water tanks. And then here on the starboard side is the brand new Blue Water water maker. And after that is the 12 kW Northern Lights generator. And then as you look aft across the stern, you can see the plate for the rudder post. You can see the rudder post, the dripless packing seals, the side power stern thruster, hydraulic steering. This is hydraulic steering system. And then that's your breaker for the shore power. The tub has your Glendinning cable master, and it's a CR7 if I'm recalling correctly. And then you have your house battery bank here. And again, nice big open space. Large hatch, so when you're doing service work down here, or you ever needed to pull the generator or water tanks out or major service, it's easy to bring things out. And then from here, you have a very nice open engine room. Hey everybody, we're in the engine room of King's Compass. It's powered by a pair of 3126 420 horse Caterpillar diesels. That's approximately 1,650 hours. So one of the cool things about the engine room, other than it has nice cap power, is the fact behind me are the fuel tanks. There are two tanks. They go athwart, which means they're running port to starboard, starboard to port. They're not saddle tanks like I showed you in the lazarette. So they got this cool, and I don't know if Jeff, can you see this, where I've thrown my hand on this hose? So this is a crossover between the two tanks. It says it's 1.5 inch inner diameter. So, and if you've ever fueled a boat, you know most of the fuel feeds are 3/4 of an inch. So it's nice about having this crossover between the tanks, which you can close if you wish, is that you can fill from either side. You don't have to take the hose and pull it around your boat, or you don't have to spin the boat around at the dock to fuel the other side. You can actually just fuel it from one side inlet, port or starboard. So a really great feature. And then your fuel supply and return manifolds. And then in front of each engine, which were serviced earlier this year, you have dual crossover raycords. And what that means, it's a dual filter set. That's a water fuel separator. So you can run both filters at one time, run either filter at one time. So if you were to get a bad batch of fuel, you can shut that filter down, run off the other one, drain the water out of the filter, top it off, and you can go back and forth. So really nice safety feature. Other than that, items that are here in the engine room. Outboard the starboard engine, which you can probably hear running now, is the air conditioning system. So that's an air and heat system for the boat. The aft bulkhead has a new battery charger. You have a Freedom 3000 watt inverter charger. You have your battery isolators and your main battery switches. Then out on the port side on the aft bulkhead, you have your halon fire system. You have your reversal oil change system. Again, you have battery chargers for the house bank, and then you have your, I believe it's 15-gallon hot water tank with the accumulator tank. You can see how open the space is, easy to get around and service everything. The heat wraps for the exhaust, and this exhaust system to here is not water cooled, so we just came in from the dock and I can put my hand on here. I wouldn't put my hand on the turbo, but I'd put my hand on the wrap. And then the raw water that comes in through your sea strainers that come up through your engine, when the water is going to discharge out of the boat, it comes through the hose, goes up here, and it goes into this spray ring. And if you think of a shower head where the water comes out the whole shower head, in this case, think of it as a ring with all those holes in it. When this water goes in, the water is sprayed into there and it mixes with the hot air. That's where you see the steam coming out your exhaust. So that is where the water gets injected. So people always ask, where's the raw water go once it goes through your engine? It goes out through there, goes out through your exhaust system out the back of the boat. But that's the spray ring, is where the air, hot air from the engine and the cold water going through the engine, the raw water, that's where they meet. So that's really it. Other features, there's water spigot here, a few other things. And when you come to take a look at the boat, we can show you all the other features of it. But that is it for the 55 Compass. And if I don't say this is King's Compass, I get the name wrong the third time we're shooting this. Unprofessional videos. This isn't the first take, folks. But I hope you like the video. Come and see the boat. It's really in beautiful condition. Thank you very much. If you have any interest in the boat, reach out to one of Sail Yacht's fun team members around the United States.